All right. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, time again for another session of Naked and Afraid. This is Silent Child, and this is Sarah Layling. Yeah, Sarah Layling's doing pretty good and everything, so I had to cut down some of the video because I was just going way too long. Like, I played for like 2 hours and trying to edit and upload 2 hours, over 2 hours worth of footage was kind of ooh, so we're going to go with a little 45-minute, 30-minute spots, just do a few quests here and there and see how we go. Now I'd like to talk to you a little bit because with this Naked and Afraid challenge, I've also thought about the Iron Man challenge and some of the difficulties, things that are, I should address. I want to talk about mulligans. Mulligans are, if you die to something stupid, meaning, oh, you got disconnected from the server, you come back on and a bear ate your face, that does not count as a death. So if you die due to latency issues, like internet issues, you got disconnected from the server, something like that, rest assured, that does not count as your death. Okay, so that does not count as your death. So if you died a lag server or something, no, see, that's not a death. Okay, so say you say that you disconnected from the server. Is that going to count as a death?
I don't think so.
No, see, I don't think so either. So all right, so if you died to something stupid, like all of a sudden, I'm fighting a boss. I was trying this with another priest and everything, and I'm fighting a boss, and all of a sudden, like 8 ghouls spawned up, and they just beat my ass. Does that actually count as a?
Certainly.
Oh, okay. Well, so I guess the basic rule would be what? If you die to something that is your fault, something that you did, then that counts as a death, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Sarah Lane, she says yes. So that's going to be our mulligan rules. So if I die to something, or Sarah Lane dies to something stupid, have to deal with, there's just a rare pops up out of nowhere, or something like that and kills her, or something that is not her fault, like server issue or latency issue or lag issue. It's not her fault. That does not count as a death. And you do that with your game too. That does not count as a death. So, okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to go over here and we're going to start going over to Lordanel. So that's my mulligan rules. You're allowed, I want to say 2 mulligans. 2 mulligans, meaning that if something just out of control happens, like somebody trains monsters on you while you're fighting 1 or 2 things, and then somebody trains monsters right through and they accidentally aggro on you. That happened with a Blood Elf Warlock I was playing. She is able to kill them, but if you get killed by that, doesn't count as a death, because that's not your fault. The only time that you ever count as a death and say, well, that was my fault, is if you willingly went in and you pulled more than you could expect and things like that. You jumped into an area, then you didn't wait for the respawn and the respawn overwhelmed you. That's your fault. But if you get disconnected from the server or something like that, that is beyond yours, not something you could have stopped, you could have helped, then that doesn't count. Let's turn this thing on with auto for dailies. Turn this thing for all. Because, yeah. Okay. So we're going to try this area. The other priest I had, I was in the human lands, and I was in Duskwood and stuff. And Duskwood was okay, but Man, had some issues. We're also going to do a little bit of grinding. So if I have a little bit of a grinding session, I'm just going to fast forward through that part so you guys don't have to sit here and be like, oh my god, I don't want to have to sit here and watch you grind. You know, it's like, okay, so that's an elder down there. We don't need that. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to save these people and we need to kill vile sprays. Okay, I gotta remember I'm in a priest mode, so I'm not a mage or anything, so. Alright. We need to kill vile sprays, which are these things right there. So. Alright. Doing pretty good so far. I gotta change this here, though, because my key bindings are all messed up. It's Alt Q, Alt 1, Alt 2, Alt 3, and Alt W. Okay. Alright. That way. Because those are the controls I'm used to. And it's like, oh. Vile sprays. Alright.
I need to get closer.
I'm gonna get closer. Save these people. Okay. Save that guy. Save this person over here. Alright. Gotta save this person up here. See how they're doing. Nope. Okay. There you go. We got all of our vile sprays. Okay. Alright. Oh, Barthius Mouche is dead. Dalmant is dead. Oh. Alright. Krellin Whiteclaw. Okay. Sentinel comes over. Cerulean, you made it. It's funny, Cerulean. My girlfriend's gonna love that because she never clicked to that guy's name is Cerulean, which is important if you're a Lord of the Rings fan because that was the name of one of Tolkien's books that haven't been made into a movie or an animated series yet. It was about the love between elf and human. The first one, before Arwen and Strider, whatever his name was, Algorn? Yeah. She's gonna kill me because I couldn't remember his name. Algorn. The king. So the Cerulean was the first story about a human-elf love affair. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Last wave of survivors. We got all of them? Okay. Yep. Alright. kill some of these vile sprays on the way back. And any animals and stuff besides deer that I see. That way I get some more XP going on. Gotta remember to untarget any friendly targets nearby before I use the shield, otherwise it shields them and not me, and I need the shield more. So, making sure I use the right staff. Yeah, 22% upgrade. Maybe you want that staff instead of this other staff. So we're gonna throw that one out. Okay, so we're changing staffs because this one has like haste or something and it's better. See, that Vile Terror is a, I mean, even though those other Night Elf Sentinels are fighting it and everything, it's like, yeah, we're not going to be fighting that. It's a elite. See, and that's what I'm talking about. You want to be real careful about what you do, because if you die to something that's your fault, like you say, well, maybe I can take on this elite, and then you die, then you're dead. You know, so you know that counts as your death. So let's see, do we got anything to trade?
What's on your mind?
Okay, let me browse your goods. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this. Okay. Alright. Okay.
See you soon.
See you soon. Alright, so we did this. We're doing good so far. We may have to do a little bit of grinding though. We're at 14.
I am honored.
And grinding doesn't give you a whole lot of XP, but grinding it to and from quest areas is really a good idea. Really, really good idea. So, Whiz Bang Crank Toggle. Whiz Bang. I'm going to name a character that. Whiz Bang. That's a cool name. So what are we doing? Oh, encrusted clam muscles and corrupted crawler flesh. Okay, so we have to go underwater and get clams. Okay. Gotta watch my breath. See, I'm out of range because I went to do it for me, but see how I went to do my shield for me, and instead it was for somebody else that was targeted. It's hard to see her in the reflection, isn't it? Okay, so there's a lot of clams over here. Okay. Ooh, okay, there we go. Alright. Had to get below the surface of the water. Now we're back up to the surface of the water. That was confusing. Look, see, it's in the reflection. It looks like you're floating on a deck or something. Did you guys notice that little graphical glitch there with the animation? And she twists around, her waist gets twisted completely around. Looks like she just tied her guts in knots. That's not good. Oh. Mussels. Mussels and crabs. Another fun-filled music lesson for you there. You're like, what are you singing now? Nitzareb. See? Look at her waist. That's funny. Look at that. Next time you like watch, I'll close in on her waist. Watch this. Watch her waist. It's like, whoa, twisting your guts around. Oh, Blizzard. Just can't help but look at that and go, oh. It's kind of like the animation for if you're a blood elf and you're swimming and you're casting some spells as a blood elf. Like, it looks like they're just breaking their back, you know, leaning back like all the way. They almost jackknife casting certain spells with their spell casting animations underwater. It's like you guys didn't notice that in the studio, you know, and say, hey, we need to fix that, you know. It's like nobody noticed that, you know, your elf is twisting halfway around, breaking her back, casting spells underwater. Yeah, you guys didn't notice that blood elves jackknife their backwards to cast spells underwater, you know. Sometimes you gotta wonder, you know, maybe well, it has to do with time constraints or blah blah blah. Yeah, but you know, you can at least fix that in a upcoming patch or something and say, yeah, it's a quick fix, you know, we get a quick fix going or something. But they'll be like, oh, well, it's not important. We don't need to spend time and money on that and buy. We're a multi-billion-dollar company. It's perfectly okay for us to have strange and almost comical flaws and bugs in our game. You know, we don't care. And give us $14 a month. $50 for an expansion. Just, shut up and take my money. So we're doing pretty good, killing the crabs. We're doing really good. Ooh, a pagan cape. Too bad I can't wear any cloaks, but probably looks pretty. I must never wear cloaks. Do I have that in my collection? Oh, I haven't collected this appearance. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, that's just so I can collect the appearance. So, all right, there we go. Oh, I need to see. So it's been added to my appearance collection. I like to transmog my regular characters and stuff. So, you know, any bit of transmogging I find that's really cool helps, because you never know, it could be the one-piece cape that matches my orange armor or something. I couldn't find any orange capes or something. You never know. It took me forever to find a green cape for something I put on my hunter one time, and that looked good. Found my Death Knight has like, and one of my paladins has like a black armor, like a black bikini armor, and has like gold trim, and I just happened to get a cape that was a small cape that was black with gold trim too, and looks really fantastic on her.
What brings you here?
Alright, so we'll turn in that quest right there. Okay. Alright, wait, there's another quest over. Oh, I know what quest that is. That's the Elder that we're not going to pick up because it's the Lunar Festival right now, and you're not supposed to do any extra quests. Like, you're not supposed to be doing the Dark Moon Fair or anything like that. You're supposed to just keep to your normal stuff. Or kill all these crabs. Doing some grinding so that we can get our XP up. See, where our XP, we're almost there to level 15, so do a little bit of grinding here and there while we're doing quests, give it that extra little XP boost. I remember back in the day when people want to talk about classic World of Warcraft, vanilla. That's how you leveled up in vanilla. You didn't have heirloom gear and stuff like that. It was always a good idea. They even told you in the books, you get one of those strategy manuals from the store, whenever you'd buy the game, sometimes you could get a strategy guide, and the strategy guides always told you that. It was called leveling on the bloody path. It And it's like, yeah, because it's like, yeah, it's always a good idea to grind monsters while you're questing. See? Now I'm 15. So we gotta turn that on. Talents. Let's see what discipline talent we need. Schism. Let's do this one. That would be a good one. Castigation. So one more penance blast when we cast penance, which will be good because that'll be a good extra damage. I would have gotten that schism, but that's just another, you know, AoE dot you can throw out, and I'm not going to be in dungeons, so probably switch off to it if it looks like I need to. Okay, there's the bear. Alright. There's the bear. Decomposing thistle bear. Okay. Alright. Okay, so go back and out here. No account for taste. Go over here and get another quest. There's another tide crawler on our way, so we'll go and beat him up. Yeah, it does 4 instead of 3, so good for... I think Schism would probably be good for if you're in a boss fight, you know, or something really tough. So that's probably for... You probably use that more for dungeons and raids, which we're not going to do. We're just soloing and questing, so... This is... Castigian is probably good for questing and solo stuff, so that'll be good. Okay. So that's good. That's fine. I also wonder about these. If you say, okay, they're stuck like that, or... It's like, no, because their beards are moving. And used to, I thought, man, what's the deal with... They just got those guardians stuck in a T-pose or something, and no, they're standing still, but you can still see their beards and stuff move, so they're not frozen. You're like, oh, okay. See, beards are moving. At first, I thought that it was a glitch, you know, a bug, and I was like, how come they got their guardians just kind of stuck there in a T-pose? You know, that's not good. But that's not it. You know, it's fine. So. Okay, what took this one?
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. Night Elf Hunter. Oh, that's the same Lunar Festival thing. Corrupted Thistlebear Guts. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of grinding, but I won't do too much grinding. I'll just if I do a little too much grinding or anything, I'll just fast forward where the grinding's at. Because the reason why is because this is one of those, you know, there's not more quests. You just pick up one quest and you're like, oh, go kill these bears, and you're supposed to just kill 6 bears and go running all the way back. You know, that's kind of a waste of time. You know, it's kind of a waste of time. So, there's no bears. Okay, I don't know why there's no bears. But to play it safe, I'm going to hang back, because I do not want respawns to show up and then just get mauled by a bunch of damn bears. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, there is a bear over there. Okay, see how I went over in this area? This is a good pointer here, good tutorial for when you do this challenge yourself. notice, you're like, dude, where is everything? Look, just there's supposed to be bears in this area. See, I'm in the middle of the circle. There's no freaking bears. Now, see, there's bears way over here, and there's this one Worgen warrior. He probably took them all out. He probably took them all out, and everything. And the next thing you know, you come out here and you go, where's all the bears? And you're running around, and this is a real bad spot. This is a real bad trap. When you don't see any monsters where there's supposed to be monsters, somebody cleared them all out. You're willing to bet. I'm willing to bet you anything. Then about 2-3 minutes, you go out there and you go, oh, there's a bear. And you go after the one monster, and then they'll start respawning on you. And the next thing you know, you'll be fighting 3 or 4 things, and that's a really good way to get killed. So this one over here has been here for a while. So chances are it's not in a respawn. So just have to really watch, like really pay attention to your surroundings about stuff like that. That way you don't get like, oops, and see. See? If I would have run over there to where I saw that bear off in the distance, these 3 bears that come running over here, I would have gotten just absolutely torn up. And that would have been my fault. I wouldn't have been able to mulligan that. So, you gotta watch for things like that. That's what I was talking about, like people training. That means somebody was on their mount or something and headed on off over to that ruined tower over there, and they aggroed all the bears. Because I saw 3 of them like going running back over here to reset. And you do not want that to happen, because the minute they reset, they run back to wherever they reset from, and then all of a sudden, all it takes is like 1 second. And then roar, and then next thing you know, you're fighting like 3 or 4 things, and you're naked. So you don't want that, because they will beat your ass, and you'll be dead, and you'll be like, oh great, thanks for training all these monsters on me, you stupid, And be very careful. Pay attention to your surroundings. Also, sometimes aggro monsters will go after like little animals like deer and rats and things like that. Oh, there's a bear just respawned right there. See? You gotta be careful. I don't want to get killed. Thistle bear cubs are making me nervous. See, they're starting to spawn some, so you gotta be careful. Oh, see, that one's evading. See how he came running all the way over there to kill that rat? Blizzard does that, man. They'll have monsters that do stuff like that, and then you wonder why, that's why I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe these people when they say that they've gone to all the way over to like level 90 or level 85 or whatever with the Iron Man challenge. I mean, I know I'm naked, but you're having a...
It's too far away.
I know I'm naked, but it's like I can't imagine. You're just regular armor and stuff, and you got respawn rates on you, and you've got people training stuff on you, and other bugs and game bugs and things. Like I watched Lazy Peon. He had he had his druid, and his druid died. If I were him, I mean, he was trying to keep it fair and everything, and within like the actual, you know, hardcore rules. But if I were him, he said, "Oh, you know, that was my fault." He died because one of the quests was glitched. He died because of a glitched quest. And I don't know if they have fixed that quest since then, but he was supposed to be running with like 4 NPC dwarves, and they were supposed to be beating up some elites and stuff, and he was like, "Oh guys, I'm sorry, I knew I shouldn't have stuck with that quest. I saw that it was bugged, and I still went with it, blah blah." Yeah, if that was me, I would have said, "Okay, that is not my fault that this quest is bugged. You know, this quest is, I died because of a bad game programming." And that's what I'm saying. If you die to something that's just bad game programming, or you know, you disconnect from the server or something where it's not your fault, it's something that Blizzard has done wrong, or something that's, you know, pretty much Blizzard's fault, then you know, that doesn't count. That should not count as your death, because that's not your fault. Now, if I just ran on in here and aggroed a bunch of stuff and an elite, and I thought, I can do it, you know, then that's my fault. But, you know, dying to stupid stuff that is not your fault, that shouldn't be. That should not be. That just should not be. Okay, one more bear guts. What's our XP look like? Okay, we're halfway already, so we may have to do a little bit of grinding. Which, if I do any grinding, I'll just kind of fast forward that part until we get to the proper part. That, you know. Okay, dead bears all over here, dead bears all over here. What gets me is when you have a skinner or something, they'll kill all these animals, and then then you won't see them like when we first came into the area. It was just like, okay, you know, where's all the bears? And there was no bears anywhere around. And I'm looking around for any bears. I don't see. Oh, there's some. Okay, there's one. I don't want to get caught up in some weird respawn or something, so I'm being careful, trying to find them, you know. Nope, no guts. Okay, one more guts, so trying to find more bears. Let's fight one of those rats. Oh, he's evading. Okay, stop fighting animals, damn it. Stop fighting animals, damn it. So one thing, you know, it's like, it's cool to program them a little realistic where they go after prey animals, but after a while, you know, like that one just keeps on fighting all the little critters around. It's like, oh, come on, you know, and then they evade after they're fighting critters. And you're like, oh, come on, man, I ain't got time to wait for you to kill 3 or 4 rats. I've got a quest to do. Okay, there seems to be no other bears in the area, so I don't want to risk it, because those are aggro monsters, and if I go over there and risk it, then, you know, that's risking it. You gotta play conservatively. So we'll go back over here. Oh wait, there's a buzz box. Okay, buzz box. We gotta go back over there that way anyway. Okay, so got the thistle bear guts. Okay. Alright, I guess gotta keep an eye out for any thistle bears that show up, because I don't want to get mauled. Another thing, ever since Cataclysm, there's all these freaking cliffs and stuff. You don't have flying in Azeroth yet, because that comes at level 60. So, no flying just yet. No, shit, we don't even have a mount yet. So, all just running on foot. Running on foot. And it can be kind of confusing with all the cliffs and stuff because yeah, let's see, bears all over this area here. I'm gonna have to kill some bears to get around to the buzz box. There's one over there, so watch out for him. He's coming this way, so I'm gonna... He's heading right for us! Alright. A cure in the dark. Okay, it's gonna be over here. Alright. Foul Inkor. See, there's a cliff here. Okay, so you kind of have to maneuver around and make sure. Oh, fishing hole. I'm gonna have to maneuver around and see where the dang. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Thanks to Deathwing tearing this place up. You would not be able to swim in rapids like that. I'm just saying. It would be. I know my elf is strong, but she's not that strong. Okay. See, it's kind of a maze, you know. You can't really see what's ahead either. You're like, hope that. Oh. Once again, there's a cave. Caves are not. Oh, caves are not good. Alright, let's see. That's not where I'm supposed to go yet. Okay, so that's not the cave I'm supposed to be in. I'm glad there wasn't an elite or a rare in there or something. That would have been trouble. I would have been like, whoa. This would have been a really short video. Alright. See, trying to find my way. Okay, that's not the way either. That's not the way. That is not the way. You do not know the way. See what I mean? It's kind of confusing. I gotta go up there. Okay, so that is not the way. Alright, bears. Any bears around? Alright, let's... okay. It's a baby bear. With no mama bears. Oh, there's a mama bear over there. Alright, I have to fight around. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's another bear. Okay. Lots of trees. Dead bear over there. Cliff Spring Falls. Okay. Okay, there's some tiki torches, so. Alright, this must be the way. These must be the way. Alright. Oh look, there's a quest over here.
Hello.
Tree tender says Zenfalhoof slain. Okay. Oh, see. I have to wait for my cooldown. Okay. Kill this imp. Okay. See in here, so there's an imp right there. And text messages. Okay. Doing good, doing good. Make sure there's nothing else around me. Alright. Alright. Falgrels. I don't see any satyrs. Maybe it's just grells. I think there's a quest where you have to kill a satyr and you get a key. I haven't seen that yet, so... Oh, there he is. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we gotta let the animals out of the cages. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, doing good so far. Okay. Good so far. Good so far. Let this guy out. Yeah, I can barely see that mining node right there. Okay, there we go. Got the corrupted animals. Kill these grells. Okay. Grells. Okay. This guy, vile corrupter. And that's all the foul inkers. Made, okay. sure I got him from up there, because I didn't want any bullshitting. Clear this out just in case he's one of those that calls minions. Alright, Synthal have slain. Alright. Seems to be another quest in here somewhere. So, booking it. Disgusting workbench. Oh. Alright. Let's see.
I can't attack that target. I have to kill this guy. He's not an elite or anything, so... Pick that up? Alright. Where do we go? Okay, I did that pretty good. Okay. I just have to watch out for any respawns. We'll leave the cavern here. Our Hearthstone is set to Dolinar. Which is, I'm a dummy. Should have picked that up from another place, but, you know. Or else I would have Hearthstoned. I just don't want to Hearthstone and fly all the way back, so. You know, we're going to have to... More XP this way anyway, right? So. We just have to find our way out. This waterfall makes me nervous, though. I hate when stuff obscures your view. I cannot attack that.
I don't see one on the cliff anymore, so okay. Alright, now we just have to find our way back to Lodennel. Okay, so... I don't know if you noticed that in the corner of the screen, but I sure did. 3 bears killed that one squirrel. Man, I wonder about World of Warcraft stuff, man. It just... Ooh.
That's what I'm saying, man. You try to be careful, but you never know if something's going to just pop out of the ground or something and run. Get you. That's part of the challenge, I guess. 16. Okay, none of those bears are aggro on over here, so... Alright, I gotta go... Golly, sure are a lot of bears. Now there's all these bears. Alright, there we go. Now we just have to get to little Daniel or whatever. Yeah.
I can't attack that target.
A little bit of grinding to clear the way. Just in case. Now there's a bunch of bears. That Worgen warrior was killing them all. See if we can run past. Okay. Well, there's... Okay. I'm going the right way. Okay, there's the bridge. Okay. See, it's a little confusing. Yeah, there's a guardian. So, okay. Alright, there we go. Chugga, 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 chugga. Alright, we'll go turn in these quests. There is another little quest over there. It's a hidden one, but I don't remember where to drop off at without my little guide or whatever, which I'm not using. So we'll just skip over that one.
Can I help you?
There we go. We'll pick up some of these quests right here in this little town. Ishnuala. Alright. Doing good so far, doing good so far. Alright. We'll pick up these quests. Alright. So there we go. Alright, I think that's it for this session, huh? What do you say, Sarlene? You agree?
Naturally.
Okay, so you had enough, yeah? Okay, so tell everybody goodbye and we'll see you next time.
I wish you well.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Tune in next time as we continue on our adventures into the wilds of Azeroth with nothing but our instincts and weapons on our back in a naked and afraid challenge. Thanks for watching.